from Jersey, baby, 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 baby.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of Do We Love That For You?
Do we?
Do we? I'm Heather.
And I'm Zia, and yes, we are two Jersey girls in our 50s.
Yes, we are. 15
15.
of Do
So
We
we're
Love
singing
That
now.
For You? I did sing it. We both did.
We're singing. Yeah, we're singing. We're harmonizing now.
Do we love that for you? Okay. So today's title is Do We
Yeah.
Love Good Habits?
Good habits. Good
Because
habits. Yep.
those of you who listened last week, we were talking about habits and breaking them and starting them. And both of
Absolutely.
us absolutely failed at coming up with good habits.
I mean, we went speechless, which is hard for us to do. We literally went speechless when we mentioned that.
Really did. So everybody knows, after we finished recording, we spent over an hour
Rabbit
researching.
hole.
Me and us,
Rabbit hole.
I brought you down my rabbit hole, researching why you can't find good habits.
Yep.
So we realized that in having good habits, they're habits that you don't comment on because they're good. And the one we kept coming across was brushing your teeth. I wake up every morning.
Yep.
I brush my teeth after I get out of the shower. Right before I go to bed, I brush my teeth again.
Yep. Me too.
Sometimes I'm fortunate and I get another brush in there, but not typically.
Yep. Yep.
So another habit was one of our 5-minute loves a couple of weeks ago when we asked, did you make your bed?
Yep.
I make my bed. That's a good habit.
I don't have that habit.
But that's okay. It's an okay not to have. So that is what we learned. We learned that the good habits aren't identified because they're good.
Right.
You don't need to change anything about them.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Or like they said, like even like us doing our podcast, we did it every week. So actually we created a habit that we have to do it every week. So things you don't really realize that you're doing, you're actually having a good habit. We just, like we said, you always have focus on a bad habit. And, you know, if we were like a good habit, let's think about that. I don't know.
Yeah. So we made a deal with each other. And I don't know if you did it, but we said we were going to try and find a good habit to the people who were closest to us. You were going to do it for a couple of coworkers, and I was going to do it with the family around here. Did you do it?
No, I
didn't. Did you
do
find
it.
any good habits?
Well, I was thinking still about my own that we didn't look up and see. And I was thinking, like, I have a habit of when I come home with Charlie, I make sure that I kind of give her hugs and kind of give her toothbrush. Actually, I give her toothbrush.
Good girl.
So, yeah. So she also has a toothbrush habit too. But yeah, it's like that is my little like 5-second get my jacket off, put my bag away, give Charlie her toothbrush. So that was one of them that I was thinking. I did not ask anyone in the office because I had quite the week. So I wasn't really in the office to see my seat and my desk.
We'll get to that later. We'll get to that later in the podcast.
Yes, yes. So yeah, go ahead. What'd you find?
So I just did like the secret stalkers kind of finding good habits. And I found a couple. Rich wakes up every morning, makes the coffee.
Okay.
Then takes his pills.
Yeah.
Then sits down. Habit. Exactly. And then he sits down and he won't sit down until he takes his pills. And one morning he got pulled away from taking his pills.
Yeah.
Because we had snow. So we went out to clear the snow.
Yeah.
And as soon as he walked in, he still hadn't gotten his cup of coffee. He went over, made his cup of coffee, got his pills, and then sat down. So his good habit is that he takes his morning pills every day before he gets to coffee.
Yep.
So that was one that I noticed for him.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yep. I like that. So yeah, we just have to work on that, and maybe we'll bring it up later when we find some more.
Yeah,
Because
we'll
now
start
we're
looking. Oh, and I did find
looking
one that I
for
was
it.
going to be funny, but you
Oh,
brought
go ahead.
Charlie up. So
Yeah,
our
go
dogs
ahead.
know that when the TV gets turned off at night, they get a piece of ham
I love it.
because we have dogs that need to take some medication.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
so in order to give them their medication, we just wrap it up in a piece of ham. So the cat and the two dogs, as soon as the
Yep.
TV gets turned off at night,
They know.
they're in the kitchen, standing
Oh
next to the
my God.
refrigerator.
How smart are they? I
So
know
that is their habit.
Charlie actually knows when a show ends, she sees the credits on the screen, and
Yeah,
she knows that's the end of the show.
that's funny.
So she's like,
Well,
let's go. Let's go.
she likes to watch TV.
Yeah, she does. She's a TV watcher. It's weird.
My dogs here are not TV watchers, but Marsha, Eliza's dog, watches TV.
See? Yep. It's very strange, isn't it? Like,
It is.
yeah. So we were talking also, and it's like, we were talking about friends. I'm sorry, Charlie wants to speak. If you hear that, that is Charlie barking. If you hear her in the background,
You know
she's
what?
agreeing with me.
You know what? Our podcast is about living our life. So if
That's
Charlie
right.
barks,
That's right.
if Charlie barks,
Yep.
I'm saying hi.
That's right. So we were talking about where's the line between doing anything for a friend and being taken advantage of?
So I actually have a very good story about this.
Yeah.
Okay. So I talked to her about it after the situation
it?
happened. And it's my
Yep.
friend Rebecca. She lives in New
Yep.
Jersey. Whoop whoop. Out in she's my oldest friend that I know. We went
That's
to
awesome.
kindergarten together. We grew up in the same town. She now lives in a town called, oh gosh, Hope, which is
Okay.
out almost in Pennsylvania on the
Yep.
other side of Hackettstown. She's out in the
Yep.
country.
I pass it when I go to my dad's.
So she's out there, and apparently I didn't see any advertisements for it, but apparently a week or two ago, Dunkin' Donuts did this 48-ounce bucket of iced coffee.
Yeah, I have pictures of those around
Yeah.
on Instagram.
And she sent me a text, and she's like, massive favor. Can you see if you can find this? Apparently, it's only being offered in New Hampshire. I really, really want one. And I responded, sure, if I can find it, why not?
Why not?
So I did a little bit of research on my own, and I found out they were actually being sold like 10 or 15 miles from here.
Oh, wow.
In 3 different Dunkin' Donuts.
Yep.
So the next morning, I got up and I went to Dunkin'. And they didn't have any, the closest one. So I drove to the next one, and they didn't have any. And before I drove to the third one, which was the 15 miles away, I decided to call it. And I talked to the lady in the store for honestly 5 minutes. It was a great conversation.
Yeah.
And she's like, the only other place that might have it is in Massachusetts, but it's 2 hours away.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
And I sat there for a minute, and I'm like, okay. And I'm like, can you see their inventory? And she says, yeah, their inventory says they might have like 3 left. She goes,
my God.
But you're driving 2 hours.
2 hours. Yep.
And I'm like, I love Becky. I love her a lot, and I would do anything for her. But I'm like, the 2-hour drive on a Friday afternoon into Massachusetts to drive with the massholes. I'm like, I can't do it. So I came home, and I texted her, and I said, I'm so sorry they're out of them. And she was like, don't worry about it. I love you. And we talked about it for a while. And then you and I talked about it before we recorded last week. And I was like, and you were like, wow, you did that for her? And I'm like, I would do anything for her. There's no line for her.
Yep.
I am okay doing that because I know I could do the same thing for her.
Yep.
Can you run into Pennsylvania and get me blah, blah?
Yep. Right.
And she'd be like, all right, I'll go after work, or I'll go tomorrow morning, or whatever. So I feel like I have a few friends that I would do anything for, but I also know that I have been taken massive advantage of.
Yeah.
And
so
you know that.
And I feel like I have about, I don't know, probably about 4 friends that I would do that for.
Yeah.
and excluding relatives.
Yeah.
I'm excluding relatives, but just friends. And I too also have been taken advantage of,
Yeah.
as a friend.
Yeah.
So what, drawing that line is very important as
Yeah.
to, this is way too much. Because we've both been in situations where you put your all into something and
Yeah.
then it doesn't come back your way.
Yeah.
So you have to draw that line sometimes. I mean, like, you of course are included in one of those 4 friends. So,
Ditto.
I'd be like, yeah, do it. Yeah, I'll go do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Especially now that we're
Absolutely.
so far apart, there is
Oh my
going to be
God.
things that are offered in New York that aren't offered
Yep.
here, and vice versa.
Absolutely.
I mean,
But you know
why
what?
not?
Some of the things that you would ask me to go look for, I probably would have gotten you one already, because
That too. Yeah. That too.
Yep. Yep. So, do you want me to start the next thing, or are you leading into that?
Well, I'll bring the next one
Go
up
ahead.
because
Go ahead.
I think it's fun.
Yep.
So the next topic, and we have a theme today, and I hope you guys all catch our theme.
Yep.
But
Yep.
do you have a friend that can substitute for me? I'm going to make this personal right now.
Yep.
Do you have a friend, or do you know someone that you can use as a substitute Heather if you're having a bad day at work?
So I would have said no.
I know you would have.
Yes.
Until
I had a friend at work, Angela, and we talk every morning. We're both 2 Capricorns, and I have her permission to use her name.
Yep.
Because it was very important. And something had happened at work. I was not happy. I wasn't happy the whole week. But she knew I was just having a really hard time at this situation.
She did.
And she stood in front of me. I was very anxious. So, because it was happening to another friend. So something was happening to another friend. So I got anxious.
Another adult. It wasn't a child. It was an adult.
Yes. Yes.
Specify that.
I was standing there, and she walked right up to me, and she looked at me, and she goes, are you okay? And I'm like, yep, because he is always okay.
He is always okay.
Yep. And she said, I know you don't want a hug, but I'm going to give you a hug now. So here we go. You're going to get a hug now. And I was like, okay, Angela, thank you very much. And she gave me a hug. And then when I had told you, you had reached out later on to her.
I did.
Thank you. Because that's what I would have done if
exactly
the situation too.
Exactly.
And so it was kind of funny that, sometimes you don't know that people, well, my face reads everything. Like you could, how I'm feeling on my face, but she was like, she knew this person was important to me. And then she was kind of like, you need a hug right now, regardless if you need it, you think you need it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I reached out to her after because this all happened on our podcast night.
Yeah.
That we prep, but it was our prep night. And you had told me this story, and I was like, oh my gosh. So the second we were done talking, I messaged her and I said, thank you so much for filling in for me today with Zia. I know what happened, and thank you. And we ended up talking, although I am going to throw her under the bus right now.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Because I said, she goes, oh, you were just talking to her? And I'm like, yeah, we just finished our podcast prep. And she goes, oh, I should really start listening to that.
Yeah.
Angela.
Yep. Angela. Angela.
Or wait, remember when I first started actually in the school, I called her Andrea. And she answered Andrea every time. So, Andrea.
Yeah, Andrea. Aw. Yeah, but she's a really, really good-hearted lady.
She really is.
Yep.
She really is.
I mean, it can't hurt. She's a Capricorn. My God, what do we say against a Capricorn? Come on.
But I love that A, she knew you needed the hug.
Yep.
And B, she knew enough to say, I am going to do this. You are going to accept it.
Yeah.
And you and her are close enough and friendly enough that you accepted it because you knew you needed it.
Yeah.
So
and
for that, I'm proud of you.
She never does anything that she doesn't fully put her heart into.
Exactly.
So I know she meant it with good intentions, not to get something. All right. So, and then I love that she had the bravery to approach the Zia. She'll get a kick out of that one.
Yay, Angela!
Yeah, yay, Angela! Kudos to Angela.
Yeah, kudos to Angela for that one. Yeah, all right, you want to start the next one?
I will. So we started talking about this one because
this is what started our whole week.
Yeah. And I actually saw a meme about this on Instagram. And the mom was rushing around. She's like, hurry up, you know, we got 5 minutes. And then all of a sudden she was like, she took a deep breath in and she was like, it's not an emergency.
No.
Okay, guys, come on, move it along a little faster. We just have to get going. You're not, you know, going up to pace. So slowing down, thinking it's not an emergency, and telling others how your mood is the day around you. Do that. So I said that the other day I went into the office and things had just happened. They just like things were happening at work. I had a terrible week. I keep saying that all day, but those that know in the office that I had a bad week, I had a bad week. So I went into my boss and I said, if I don't get in a fight by the end of the day, everyone is blessed. Like, I'm like, you know, I'm like, what's his name from
Uh-oh. Wait, are we having technical difficulties?
I think we are. Hold on one second.
Uh-oh.
Let me see here.
That's okay.
Let me see here.
Are you on 5G?
I am. Here we go. I just lost you, so there we go.
Okay. There you are. Okay. Sorry,
go.
people.
So
real life.
sorry.
Real life here.
Real life. That's right. So I did it like, you know, I go in some mornings and I'm like, I didn't sleep well. I'm working on like 3 hours of sleep.
Story of my life.
Just letting you guys know, if I say anything that's offensive, let me know right away. Because it's going to happen if I, you know, am grumpy. Yeah. But I put it out there sometimes because I don't want people to be like, you know, oh, what's wrong with her? I'm telling you right now what's wrong with me. I'm either going to get in a fight, I'm not in a good mood, and I haven't had sleep. So, you know, we always have that thing where they always said to the kids, what is it called? HALT, right? Are you hungry? Are you angry? Are you lonely? Are you tired? So if I get 3 out of 4, holy cow, you know,
HALT.
Yeah.
HALT.
Yeah, HALT.
Just go to the nurse's office and sleep half of the
yeah, like all the kids do. Right. So what about you? Do you put that out there or?
Okay. So, and I feel like for both of us, at one point, our health has to come into the podcast.
Absolutely.
Heather fixing herself. No. I don't think I did. I don't think I was conscious enough of my moods.
Yep. I get that.
I don't think I realized I was in a bad mood or I was exhausted until, you know, until it was overflowing.
Until you met me and I was like, what the hell is wrong with you?
But yeah, but that was a long time ago.
Do you need my inhaler? No, I'm still.
So I think now that I've started learning how to fix me, and I'm not fixing me to change me, I'm fixing me to balance
Make it better.
Yeah. The VA has taught me so many different methods.
I love that.
In which to do this. I have I have some equipment that helps me sleep. I have things that help me do deep breathing. I have learned my emotions and how to identify them. So I feel like I'm better at it now. And I still have a very short window where I don't say if by the end of the day, like you are, but I feel like I'm saying I'm losing it right now.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I feel like I'm going to get there, but right now I don't have the mental capacity to do that. I feel like but I'm able to announce it as it's happening. I'm able to say, I'm losing it right now. I'm about to fight.
Yep.
And if you're around, you can grab me and move me.
Yep.
Or, you know, whoever's around that knows this. But I feel like my circle knows that that's how I do it. And they are all ready for me to explode.
Right.
And it's I'm making it sound like I, you know, walk down the street picking fights. I'm not that way, but I do have high anxiety, and this is something I'm working through.
Yeah.
So when I start having a panic attack or my anxiety gets out of control, I've learned now how to say having a panic attack. And it sounds silly, but I announce it, I scream it, I yell it, and everybody around me is able to help me.
I feel like it helps when you have the people around you that are accepting of just you, not a fake version that you have to be.
Or the people who take advantage.
Right. And then you're like, I have to hold this in. They're not going to understand. You know, so it's very hard to keep holding that in when,
it really is.
And I do. I have a great office that they accept me for who I am.
Yeah.
And they know that, like, it's funny because I keep sending them those 3 groups, and it's usually an office group. And it's like, it says the one that's like, I'm ready to fight. And then the other one is like, no, don't do it. And the other one goes and grabs a drink and says, go ahead, I'll watch.
And I can tell you who's which in your office.
Right. Yep. No, I left Todd out. I'm sorry.
And Angela's standing in the window looking in, ready to help anybody who needs the help.
That's right. She is. Yeah. But it's like a very, you know, just to be able to communicate that way.
Yeah.
And for your groups around you to be in those circles that you put yourself in.
Yeah.
And I think that's an important thing that you and I have learned too, to be in those circles of friends that are like that, not to, you know, just be like, you know what, I have to be there because.
Yeah. No, I don't.
You don't have to.
No.
Yep.
You can become an acquaintance. Yeah. And I could be happy and have a great time with you while we're sitting right there while we're supposed to be here. But when I go home, I'm not going to worry about you because I have my own life to worry about.
And I've also taken up on Ricky Gervais's saying on his new comedy that you can say whatever you want. People aren't going to like it, but you can say it.
As long as it's honest.
Just as long as it's honest, right?
Honest and truthful. That's,
you know, I really like his thoughts on those things. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Absolutely.
So
you have some guests, huh?
I do. Well, not yet.
Well,
they're coming.
You're gonna. Yeah.
So Allie and Jeff are on their way out. They're going to come out tomorrow morning. Jeff bowls on Fridays. So they only have the end of the month is the end of the bowling season. So he's like, I'd really rather not miss because it's the end of the, you know, this is the last couple of weeks. So I'm like, I'll do it. So they're coming out tomorrow morning, first thing, which is why we're recording. It's Friday night right now when we're recording.
Yeah.
And they're bringing Porthos's dog girlfriend.
Aww.
So Porthos is going to have Lily here. So our house is going to be crazy this weekend. But I love this because I moved away and I do a lot of trips to New York to see people, but I haven't had anybody come out yet. And I feel so honored that they're coming out to hang out for the weekend with us because I love them. They're awesome.
Yeah.
Allie and I'll tell you, I mean, you know how Allie and I met, but I'll let everybody know. Allie worked at a doggy daycare and I sent Marsha, Eliza's dog, and Porthos to the doggy daycare. And this lady would come out and get them. And Porthos absolutely loved this lady. She would come out and Porthos would go insane. So to be with her, he wanted to be with her. And I was like, he so likes you. And she's like, he's such a good dog. And then he got hurt one day. And they told me how he got hurt. And Allie was like, that's not really how it happened. She's like,
Oh,
I'll tell you
geez.
about it.
Yeah.
And she broke it down and told me exactly what happened. And I was like, oh my goodness. He's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he was not at fault for getting hurt, and it was implied as though he was involved in an issue and he got hurt in it. He wasn't. He was
Yeah.
literally walking past an issue and
Yeah.
got attacked.
Yeah.
And long story short of that, that doggy
Yeah.
daycare no longer exists.
Right. Right. Yep.
That is no longer a doggy daycare that is in your area.
Yep. Yep.
But then Allie had an issue with where she was living.
Yeah.
And she needed a place to stay. Her parents
Yeah.
lived probably 45 minutes to an hour away, and she had
Okay.
just started dating Jeff.
Work.
And she's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. And she's
Oh,
working in town. And I'm
right.
like, Liza and I looked at each other and what are you gonna do? And so
Yep.
Eliza's like,
Yep.
we have a spare room.
Yep.
So she packed up Lily, her dog, her shepherd,
Yep.
her cat
Yep.
Cosmo, and her, and they moved
Aw.
into our spare room and lived with us for a year
See?
so that her
Yep.
and Jeff could date. And by the end of the
Yep.
year, she wasn't living with us anymore. She was with Jeff.
Yeah.
A year and a
Yep.
half later, they got married. So
Aw.
they are obviously meant to be. But yeah, so
Absolutely.
that's how we met. And
Yep.
I'm super excited. She's a new
Yep.
friend. And by new
Yep.
friend, 8 years.
Yep.
5
Yep.
years, somewhere around there.
Yep.
But I love her. She's awesome.
Yeah.
They're coming
Very
out. We're gonna
good.
play out here in New Hampshire. We still have to get you
Yeah.
out here, but
I know. I know.
it's so busy right now, and
Yeah.
we'll get you
Yep.
out here in the summer.
Yep.
It's probably when it'll be
Absolutely.
easiest, is in the summer.
Yep. Because then I don't have any testing.
Right. And that's what you're getting into. Yeah.
That's what I'm getting into. Yep.
Yeah. So
So,
I think it's time we start our 5-minute loves.
oh,
But
5-minute loves.
you were told something about 5-minute loves this week.
I
Do you
was?
remember what you told me about them? What somebody told
Oh.
you about our 5-minute loves that we do wrong and we giggled about it?
Oh, because we talked too much about our 5-minute loves.
Yes, I thought that was so
Yes.
funny.
Yep. And I think we directed that first a couple episodes where we first started them. We had told Eliza that we're like, we know that it's not going to be a 5-minute love.
No, it's supposed to be hot topics, and we just can't do it.
Yep, we just can't do it. No, we talk
No.
too much.
We talk too much.
Unless you ask us about our good habits, then we don't talk at all.
And then we go silence. Give me a good
right,
habit, quick. Give me one.
I can't.
Come on. You got one. What is it? You got to have one.
Don't trigger me. No. All right, on to 5-minute love. Give me 5 minutes to think about it. So.
All right, I'll give you that. I'll give you that then.
All right. So
all right.
we had a 5-minute love from our listener Kate, and we liked it so much that we decided we're going to move it to a topic because we can't shut up about it. So you can't make me laugh.
I'm still fighting a cold. I can't.
Sorry. So we're going to give you a short version of what we want to talk about.
We're going to give you the one answer. Yes or no.
Right,
That's
so
it.
One answer. Right. So short side of the topic that we're going to use instead of Kate's suggestion for a 5-minute love is New Jersey Devil. Do you believe there was a Jersey Devil or not?
Of course
yes
there is.
No?
I'm sorry.
Of course.
I can't say of course there is. Yes.
I love it. I'm answering long version. Of course there is. Yes. Why would you not think that? Look at my team's named after it. Come on, stop it.
Come on.
Yes. Yes.
There's
come
a
on.
devil.
That's right. He's out there somewhere. He's gonna get somebody. Right.
There's a Bigfoot. Oh, wait, sorry.
Oh,
Can't say that yet.
can't say that yet.
All right.
So thank you, Kate, for bringing that up. But we're moving your 5-minute love to a topic.
It's going to be a full topic. Probably in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
All right. So speaking of Allie,
yes,
Allie asked us If you go to brunch,
Yep.
do you drink a mimosa or a Bloody Mary?
So I do like both.
Okay.
But I think I would probably reach for the mimosa, not the Bloody Mary.
Okay.
Yep. Just because I want an orange juice. So if you're just offering that, I guess I'll go for the orange juice one.
Well, you see, my answer is neither. I don't like mimosas and I don't like Bloody Marys. I'll take a screwdriver.
Yeah. Isn't that kind of like a mimosa though, without champagne?
I don't want either. I want to. If I need to have orange juice and you want me to put alcohol with it, just give me a damn screwdriver.
Stop it. I can't. All right. Next one from Allie is cruise, resort, or local. Okay. And I said local, not, sorry, my Jersey accent came out. Local.
Locale.
Yeah, locale.
I'm all about the cruise. I like being on the boat. I like being at sea. I like stopping at different ports and experiencing different things in small doses, because you can go do one thing and then be done, and you can do one thing and be done. And on the cruise, take me on a cruise.
Okay, so when I was little, I went on cruises a lot with my parents.
Okay.
Which really wasn't the cruises I should have been on when I was little. Because they were like very like, you had to have the manners, and I have my manners, but it's like you had to sit with a dress on, and
drink your Bloody Marys.
Dinner, right, at 6, 7, 8, but like everything was prim and proper, and it's like, and then resorts, I mean, when we go to Aruba, we stay at a place.
Okay, so you do the local.
Because it's not a resort. It's just a local place there that we do stay. It is like a Holiday Inn, but it's like, we just don't buy a package or anything. We just all go and do it ourselves. But I know Michael wants to go on a cruise just because the only cruises he's ever been on is with the Navy.
Well, and we're talking about doing one as a foursome.
Yep. But it's like, he's never been. Can you
imagine that podcast?
Real. What's wrong with us today?
Oh my God. It's Friday night.
So it's Friday night. Yep. Friday Night Lights, right? Isn't that what?
Oh my gosh.
All right. Yep. So he, like, I always told him, there was always food, there was always this, there was that, there's a pool, and he's like, okay, I get my food on a time. I'm, anybody could.
No, you can eat whenever you want on a cruise.
Right.
Yep.
Right. So I guess I guess I would have to say the local.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Yeah.
So Jeff, we're actually short of 5-minute love, so we might have to sneak one in here. But
all right.
So Jeff, when I was out there a couple of weekends ago, Jeff had another one that we didn't get to do.
Yeah.
But he said Ocean City, Jersey, or Ocean City, Maryland.
Okay, so this might shock everybody. Neither for me, because I haven't been to either one.
I'm gonna choke to death tonight. Oh my gosh. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I had to act shocked. Sorry.
Yes. So neither one.
Okay.
I go ahead. Your turn.
Just neither
for me. Neither.
So
I guess I'm more favored to Jersey, so I'll pick that one, even though I don't go there.
All right, so I went to Ocean City, New Jersey a bunch.
Okay.
We didn't go there all the time, but we went a lot. And Ocean City, New Jersey was great. It has a boardwalk. It has all that. Yeah. It's a great place. But then actually my brother-in-law, Mike and Vince, they have a condo down in Ocean City, Maryland.
Okay. Did we talk about that? Is that the one we talked about a while
We
back?
talked about Mike and Vince. They're the ones who just had the baby.
No. They're the condo.
Oh.
I think we talked about that.
We have talked about
On
the
one of
condo.
them.
That's
Yeah,
where
yeah,
Rich.
yeah. Okay.
That's where Rich proposed to me.
Yeah.
That's where I
Nice.
tried to flip a table in the water. That's a
love
whole
it.
nother story one day.
Love
There's
it.
a bar that's in the bay. So you walk into the bay
Yeah.
and you drink,
Wow.
right? Anyway, that's
Yep.
Ocean City, Maryland, and that's also where we did our music festival last year.
Right. Right.
So I really like Ocean City, Maryland. It's very beautiful, very, very Ocean City, New Jersey-ish.
Okay. All right.
So I don't know that I can pick between the two.
All
However,
right.
if I had to pick, I honestly like Rehoboth Beach, Delaware.
Wow. Okay.
Actually, that's not true. I like Amelia Island, Florida, but I can't drive there.
Yeah.
But
Well,
we
I
used to go
love St. Augustine, Florida.
Oh, St. Augustine's beautiful too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm gonna say neither Ocean City, Maryland, nor Ocean City, Jersey as well, because they're equal.
Yeah. Okay.
I would happily go to either and spend the week at either one. They're very different, but they're very the same.
Yep. So I know you put on here, it says, MD, and I just kept thinking Ocean McDonald's. I mean, if there was a McDonald's in the ocean, I'd freaking be there in 5 seconds. That's where I would be.
No, it's Ocean City, OCMD.
Yeah, I know.
OCNJ.
I know.
I did. But you put so many O's on cats.
Oh, I know. Kate's, yeah, I know.
On Kate's thing. I said cat. Why did I say cat? I don't know. It's the cough drops I'm eating because I keep choking over here.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. I keep making you laugh. I'm so sorry.
They're getting to my head. But yeah. One day I'll take a picture of our notes and post it for everybody because you guys can see it in the background in some of our pictures. But but if you only saw it, because sometimes they're just words that don't even make a full sentence, and other times it's like a paragraph.
Yep.
Because
especially if I'm typing.
You do seem to type more than me because we agreed it was going to be bullets. Do you remember what a bullet is? It's, dot with words.
No. See, I can't even shut up typing.
We did initially. We had it different colors. We were doing, you were green and I was purple. Is that how we did it?
I think I was like a turquoise blue and you were purple.
Yeah, but we could never find the right color.
No.
We did it one or two, and then we couldn't find the color to match it again, and then it got crazy.
And then the going back and forth, forget it.
It was hard. So now it's in green. I'm not sure why we left it green or how it got green. But I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with it too.
Yeah.
Yep. It tells us to go, not stop.
Look at you.
Look at me. Just coming up rapid fire today.
Oh my goodness. So we're going to have a guest next week.
Hopefully. Yes.
I'm hoping we do.
Yeah. So, my daughter Star's going to see if she can fit us into her schedule because she does have a very busy schedule.
Yeah.
And actually, I think that's what gave us a little technical difficulty because she was trying to call in to me.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah,
oh, no.
Yeah. She was just reminding me that, hello, I'm here. No.
Yeah. No, she's reminding you that you're not supposed to be recording your podcast right now. You're supposed to be doing something else.
Cooking. Yes, I'm supposed to be cooking. Yes. So, and we're trying to get her on here because there is a art show that she is in New Jersey, which I told her, not that any of her other art shows meant nothing to me, but the fact that she said it was in Jersey and it's Asbury Park, it's just like, I was like, oh my God.
I know. Well, and this is the first show she's been actively in since we started the podcast.
Yes.
Because she was in a show when we were starting and that ended. And I don't think she's been in one since.
No. so I was very excited that I was in Jersey.
Yeah.
So I did post it on my mom Joyce's memorial page, just in case
Yep.
anybody wanted to go that was around Jersey. But yeah, so hopefully we can have her on and she can talk about it and then talk about some of the stuff that she's been up to.
Yeah.
And we'll get to talk to her.
That'll be so fun. And we didn't
Absolutely.
forget, I know we talked about last week changing the recording for the intro and outro.
Yes, we're gonna do it.
But I got sick and
Yep.
we decided that obviously, as you guys, right, we're taking turns being sick. So hopefully after I'm done with this cold, we'll both be healthy and we can
Yep.
re-record. We didn't want sick voices on the recording. And since I've coughed, I don't even know, I four cough drops this whole podcast. So trying to keep myself from choking. But we'll get it recorded. We didn't forget. We are going to change it. We're going to update it. We're going to fix it.
Absolutely.
Oh, and quick travel topic. Eliza and Alec
ahead.
are on their way to Iceland right now.
Love it.
Yep. They're on their way to Iceland. So I don't have, I mean, that's for our travel section, but that's okay. Yeah.
Very good. Yeah.
So,
I'm not traveling anywhere for a while. So that's good.
No, I'm not traveling. Well, back and forth to New York, but I just secretly was in New York. Actually, Allie texted me to see what she should bring this weekend, and she goes, "Why are you in Troy?" And I'm like, "Why are you stalking me?"
Right.
But my mom had a doctor appointment, so I went with her to the doctor and came home today, just in and out. But yeah, so
and actually, bringing up that topic, we'll just say something funny. One time Heather had me, gave me permission to follow her. And then she's like, "How come you're not sharing your location with me?" And I say, "You don't need to know where I am."
I do need to know where you are. Next time I see Zachariah, I'm having a conversation. Why?
What makes you so special?
Yeah, why do you get to follow her and I don't?
That's great.
But on that note, we should probably call it here.
Absolutely.
And we love everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you for dealing with my cough and my illness. I'm so sorry. I wish I wasn't coughing through the whole thing, but
yeah, I'm sorry. I can't cancel her. She's my other half on this.
I can't. No.
We did make a promise, even in our intro. We will be here.
We will be here, and you were here sick. You weren't coughing, but you were so congested. You sounded different.
Yeah.
I'm not super congested. I'm just coughing.
Yep.
So I'm hoping next week we're healthy. And
absolutely. We'll get
new topics,
new intro and outro, and
hopefully we can do that this week.
Yeah.
But if not, we will get there. We're waiting for voices and everything.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we love you all. Thank you so much for listening.
Yeah. And we'll see you at episode 16.
Woo! 16.
Yeah. 16. And
all
just
right.
stay tuned because we got some extras.
We do. Oh my
goodness. Surprises.
Woo. Wow. All right. Peace out, everyone.
Bye.
Well, my coffee's cold.
Mine too. But let's not forget that you can find us on all the social media outlets, Facebook, Instagram, X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, and on our website, dowelovethatforyou.com.
We will have weekly show updates and post pictures from whatever we talk about each week. So grab your hot cup of coffee and join us on the next episode of
Do We Love That For You?
Do We?
Do we?
Bye, and enjoy DJ Slink's Jersey Anthem.
Everybody, I'm Governor Phil Murphy. We're from Jersey, baby. And you're not.
Break it back, your hips up, down, up, down.
We're from Jersey, baby. From Jersey, baby. We're from Jersey, baby. We're from Jersey, baby. And you're not. Everybody, I'm Governor Phil Murphy. We're from Jersey, baby. And you're not.
Your hips up, down, up,
We're
down.
from Jersey, baby. Jersey, baby.
You need a new team. Rock your hips up, down, up, down. Rock your hips up, down, up, down. Rock your hips up, down, up, down. Rock your hips up,
Everybody,
down, up, down.
I'm Governor Phil Murphy. Phil Murphy. Phil Murphy. We're from Jersey, baby. And you're not.